Okay, today we're going to graph. Okay. This is going to be one of those times where you will see we are going to go out of order. So we are doing lesson 4.1. Today we're going to learn how to graph y equals mx plus b. Okay, so all throughout this unit, these chapters, we're going to learn how to graph different forms of linear functions. Okay, now when you do this, there are going to be different there are going to be different steps for each one. So it's important that you keep track of what each one is, which each one is. All right, so let's start with the m. That's your rate of change or your slope. Okay. Yesterday we talked about how it is important that we remember that slope is rise over run. Okay, rise over run. Now, and because that will help us as we do some of these things. Now, what is the b? What's the b? What form is this? What do we call it? So which intercept is the b? It is the y-intercept. Okay. Now, if it is the y-intercept, what is its value for x?
0.
Yes. So the y-intercept is always going to be 0, comma, whatever that number is. Okay. All right. So we're going to do 2 examples today, and it'll be a little interactive as we work through these. Graphing there are 2 steps. Okay. Step number 1, you plot the y-intercept. Okay. In order to graph a linear function, you need to have at least 1 point. Okay? It could be the y-intercept. Later on, we can use any point. Okay? And then 2, this is where we use the rate of change to find the second point. You only need 2 points for a linear function. Okay? All right, now, as we're graphing this, it is important to recognize you are using graph paper for the notes and for the homework. Please, when you make your y and x-axis and your tick marks, please use the lines. I don't want a graph that looks like this on top of the graph paper. Okay? That defeats the purpose of the graph paper. Okay? Example 1. Given the rate of change and the y-intercept, write the function and graph it. Okay. All right. we will do this first one together. This first one, my rate of change is 3. My y-intercept is -2. All right, step 1, my equation. So slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. So if my rate of change is 3, my y-intercept is -2, how am I going to write that? Go ahead.
Y equals 3x plus -2.
We can just do -2. Good. All right. That's the easy part. So what's worth pointing out here is that we're going from, remember in chapter 1, we talked about how a function in even relations can be described in different ways. So what we can see here is we're going from a verbal definition to an algebraic definition and then graph. Okay, the only thing that we're not seeing are coordinate points in a table. Okay. Kind of dealt with table yesterday. Now, let's graph. Okay. All right. So, I am going to follow my steps of applying the point and using the y-intercept. Okay. And using the slope. Okay. So, step number 1, I plot my y-intercept at 0, -2. Okay. All right, so step 1, done. Now, my slope is 3, right? My rate of change. If I'm thinking about rise over run, what number is, if we're thinking about 3 as a fraction, what number is beneath the 3? 1. Okay. It is important for us to understand that 3, yes, it is the same thing as 3 over 1. Okay, I don't want you to think that it's 0 or something like that. Okay, now this is how we use rise over run to be thinking about how to find that second point. Like the sun is shining right on that. Oh, okay, so when we think about this, we think about the direction that the rate of change is moving. So for instance, this value is positive. So I could think about this as up 3, right 1. And then I can go like this. Up 3. 1, 2, 3. Over 1. Right 1. So my new coordinate point is right there at 1, 1. Okay. Up 3, right 1. I don't want to say, I know I said it already, but I want to avoid like over 1, because how do you know if you could go to the right, or spoiler, you could go to the left. Now, this is up 3, right 3. What is another way of getting a value of 3? could do this represents positive 3 over positive 1. What is another way I could get through? I want to hear from somebody else. What is another way we could represent plus 3 over plus 1 to get 3? What's another way of doing it? Negative 3 over negative 1. So this would be down 3 over, what did I put on the bottom? Left 1. Down 3. 1, 2, 3. Left 1. There's a graph. You connect the dots, and you put arrows on the end. Okay? Now, here's one thing I do want to tell you. You do only need 2 points, but I want, as we work through these examples, I want to show you that you could go to the left, you could go to the right or to the left. Okay? So, and then that point down there is negative 1, negative 5. So we've got verbal, algebraic, graphical. All right, that is the bottom. So now we're going to go. Let's just pause here for a quick second. Are there any questions that people have on plotting the point, but even more particularly, this? All right. You get to do the next one. Rate of change is negative 2/3. Y-intercept is 1. So you're writing the function and graphing it. Okay? Okay, and I will put up the timer. Giving you 4 minutes. And I'll make sure the sound is on too.
Oh, I know.
Sorry, Oliver. All right, so you have 4 minutes. Okay. And be prepared. Your name is going to get spun. Then I'll put that's a positive slope, but it is negative. Okay, so what you did was up to right 3, but that is negative, so it's going to be different. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Okay. I learned this morning how to erase the name. If it lands on Oliver, I'll do it. Perfect! All right, so the function is y equals negative 2/3 x plus 1. Okay. Now, one thing that is worth pointing out, I don't care where you put the negative sign. Okay. You could put it on the side like that, on the top, or on the bottom. Okay. It doesn't really matter. Probably the least preferred spot would be the bottom, but numerically it all makes sense. Okay. All right. Oh wait. Whose name was it? Oh. All right. Phelan, what is my first step in graphing?
You gotta go down 1.
Nope.
Go
Oh.
up 1. I meant.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, I do it?
Yep.
Oh.
Good. What's that point called?
The intercept? The y-intercept?
Good. Awesome. We see that the y-intercept is 1. We put it at 0, 1. Okay. The mistake people will make is they will see negative 2/3 and they go like this. Negative 2, 3. I have seen that. Okay. So, first step, you plot the y-intercept. Okay. We don't want to do that. Good. All right. All right.
How did you know?
Huh?
I think I'm positive.
We'll see. We'll see. All right. So, I know it's you. What is one of the, so if our slope is negative 2/3. What is one of the word combinations we can use to describe its direction?
Up to.
Nope.
Reddit.
Oh, my bad. Write it in the graph or just graph it?
Write it first.
Okay.
You can sit down. All right. Well then, can you come up and show us how that is done? If we're doing up to left 3.
Right there.
Ooh, is that left 3 though?
Wait.
We're starting from here.
Left three.
There we go. Good. Good. So yeah, up 2, left 3. Aurelio, what would be the other word combination? Nice. Good job. Timothy,
Let's freaking go.
can you show us on the graph? Yep, it's fine. Good. We have a point at -3, 3, 0, 1, and 1, sorry, 3, -1. Well done.
Oh, wait a minute. Should it be?
This is right.
Oh. Oh, yeah. My bad.
Whoa! It's okay,
Imagine,
it's okay.
imagine that line happening. Wait, does that allow you to make a curved line or is it?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Huh.
No, yeah, undo that. too.
That was this, I guess I made this TV.
All right, good. So here's one thing that's important to recognize about negative slope. Negative slope, it's like you're going downhill. Okay? It's negative. Okay. All right. All right. One more example.
Oh, there's not gonna be enough people to finish that.
I need to check our time. Oh, 2:47. We've got plenty of time. Yeah, we do. Example 2. Rewrite 5x plus 4y equals 8 in slope-intercept form. Then graph it. I'll move this back up if anybody needed to fix their graph. I can go like this. Okay. All right. And I'll move this. Okay. So I need to rewrite this 5x plus 4y equals 8 into slope-intercept form. Slope-intercept form is unique because it is y equals. So if I'm solving this for y, what's going to be my first step? Jaden, if I'm trying to get the y by itself, what am I going to do to get the y by itself?
Subtract 5 from the 7.
5x. Oh. Okay. Abby, what is going to be my next step? Hot dog. Divide by 4. All right. Now, let's see who gets. All right. Katie, how am I gonna rewrite? How am I gonna rewrite this so it looks like y equals mx plus b?
Okay, would you multiply both sides without?
Oh, oops, sorry. Let me write it like this first. So it's negative 5x plus 8 over 4. So we've got the y by itself. How am I going to simplify it? How am I going to rewrite this to make it look like that? If we multiply by 4, it will take us backwards.
Yeah.
Micah, what do you think we're going to do here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's Micah.
Oh.
No, it's red. Sorry, Micah, you don't get to go.
So how do you think we're going to rewrite this?
You could just divide everything by 4. You could do 5 over 4x plus 2.
Good. All right. So we can take, when we do problems like these, we can take that divide by 4 and put it to each piece. Okay? Alrighty. Now we're going to graph it. All right. Whoever's name gets picked is going to be doing the graph.
Nope.
You have to do it.
The Lord wills it. All right, my y-intercept is 2. Okay. My rate of change is negative 5/4. So because of how I've drawn my graph, I'm going to go down 5, right 4. Down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this point is going to be 4, negative 3. And then I look for my, oh, I don't have it. Shoot. My straight edge. There's my function. All right. That's it. That's it for today. Monday, we will come back to this lesson. We still have 3 more examples and some other types of linear functions and story problems that we're going to work through. I'm giving you, for now, 1 through 8. Every problem is graphing, so I will not take any homework that is online paper. Okay. Homework 1 through 8 is page 219. So remember, this is not chapter 3 anymore. This is chapter 4. Okay. So Make sure you're labeling the top of the homework, like 4-1 homework, problems 1 through 8, and then I'm going to give you more problems on Monday. Alrighty.